What's up, Guardians? It's your boy Doodle from Doodles of Destiny, and today I want to share a quick loadout you can use in the Chamber of Starlight Master Lost Sector. But before I get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to receive Destiny 2 news, tricks and tips, and all sorts of Destiny 2 content. Now, in Season 15 being Season of the Lost, I would highly recommend taking advantage of the fusion rifle meta. Pairing any fusion rifle with the armor mod particle deconstruction will give you a huge advantage in any high content activity. Today's modifiers are Epitaph Chaff, where taking combatants generate light geysers upon being defeated and your radar is disabled. Solar Burn, which increases the output damage of solar weapons and abilities for you and your enemies by 50%. And Solar and Void Shields, which can only be broken with a Matchmade weapon to the shield's element class or an anti-barrier weapon. Because the Lost Sector is Master difficulty, there will also be extra champions, shielded enemies, and match game enemies. The rewards dropping today are exotic leg armor, being the Star Eater scales and radiant dance machines for the hunters, the Path of Burning steps for the titans, and the boots of the assembler for the warlocks. There's also a chance of receiving other exotics from the loot pool, enhancement cores, and enhancement prisms. As far as weapons go, I use the exotic combat bow Wish Ender with Overload Bow, the Void Fusion Rifle Null Composure, and the Corsair's Wrath Solar Linear Fusion Rifle, both paired with Unstoppable Fusion Rifles mod and Particle Deconstruction. And just as an extra, I threw on my Hunter's exotic arms armor, the Athree's Embrace, which grants weighted knife and a second bounce with the ability to stun unstoppable champions. As I mentioned before in this Lost Sector, you will be facing enemies with Solar Shields and Void Shields, specifically Taken Knights and Taken Acolytes. You will also be facing Taken Overload champions and Unstoppable champions, so make sure you have the right weapons and your mods on to break their shields before you start, as your weapons and gear will become locked once you enter. In honor of Wish Ender soon going to the mythical realm of Destiny 2 content space, I decided to use the bow. As this Lost Sector is full of taken enemies and, well, that's what the bow was made for, it seemed like the perfect idea. With its ability to highlight targets behind walls and do extra damage to taken enemies, this is the perfect bow for keeping enemies at a distance and stunning those Overload champions. There are 3 Overload champions in this Lost Sector, one in the first room at the opposite end of where you start, one in the boss room on the ledge, and a final one that will spawn also on the ledge. Null Composure is strictly used for the Void Shielded Acolytes and any close combat you think would help survive this encounter. Corsair's Wrath will generally be used for boss and champion DPS, popping those solar shields and stunning those unstoppable champions. When paired with the mod Particle Deconstruction and the 50% increase in solar damage, Corsair's Wrath will absolutely melt all your targets. There are 5 unstoppable champions in this Lost Sector, one in the first room as you round the entrance, one in the boss room, another one hiding in the boss room, another one in the boss room, and again, another one in the boss room. Combine all 3 of these weapons and mods, and you may find this Lost Sector a lot easier. Like, way easier. Anyways, Guardians, that's all the time I have to focus on this specific Lost Sector. If you find this video useful and or informative, hit the like button and leave a comment down below. And as always, this is Doodle from Doodles of Destiny.